Trevor Berbick with victories over Muhammad Ali, Greg Page, and Johnny Tate. A man who was the first challenger to go the distance with Larry Holmes, coming off a loss to Ronaldo Snipes and looking to put himself back into heavyweight title contention this afternoon. Against this man, the WBC Cruiserweight champion, S.T. Gordon, considered the strongest puncher in the 195-pound division, moving up a notch to the heavyweight ranks today and also looking to enter the heavyweight title picture. They meet this afternoon over 10 rounds or less, live from Las Vegas on ABC's Wide World of Sports. I'm Don Chevrier. S.T. Gordon's a devastating puncher, but not only he gives away pounds, 20 of them to Trevor Berbick, but he meets a man who's met most of the top heavyweight contenders around the world. Trevor turned pro after the Olympics, and then quickly his pro boxing career took off. Let's have a look. Ninth round action, and Berbick was all over Tate, caught up with him and scored a devastating knockout in Montreal. That win earned Berbick a shot at the WBC heavyweight title held by Larry Holmes. 11 men had challenged Holmes, and only Berbick went the distance with him. Although he lost the decision, Trevor earned respect. Then Berbick put to rest the comeback hopes of Muhammad Ali as he gave the three-time champion a terrible beating and won a unanimous decision in Nassau. Berbick met then unbeaten Greg Page, and once again he upset the odds makers by almost stopping Page here in round 2 and going on to score a decisive win. But the bubble burst against Ronaldo Snipes last October. Berbick went down in round 1 and lost a unanimous decision. There's Trevor Berbick in his dressing room here, getting ready. He's the number 4 WBC heavyweight contender, and he is supremely confident coming in against S.T. Gordon. S.T. won the WBC Cruiserweight title June 27th of last year. He launched a devastating assault on then-champion Carlos de Leon, winning by KO in the second round. And he has made one title defense since that time, a cruiserweight, S.T. Gordon. In his first title defense, Gordon took on the veteran Jesse Burnett in February of this year. As the seconds ticked down in the 8th round, the champion's power proved decisive. He backed Burnett against the ropes, and after firing shots to the body, went to the head. It was all S.T. Gordon. Gordon overwhelmingly scoring an 8th round TKO over Burnett to retain his WBC Cruiserweight Championship. Question is, can Gordon play with the heavyweights? He gives away 20 pounds to Trevor Berbick in this 10-round bout, perhaps more important to Berbick than it is to Gordon here this afternoon. Now let's go to Jim McKay and a preview of tomorrow's Indianapolis 500. Back with you in Las Vegas ringside for a heavyweight bout, 10 rounds. Trevor Berbick and S.T. Gordon. Gordon moving up through the ranks of the cruiserweight division, which he is the champion. And Trevor Berbick certainly has a world of experience going for him, far more so than Gordon has. The number 4 contender has knocked out 18 out of his 22 victims, and Trevor Berbick has to be the favorite coming in here this afternoon. From Jamaica, the champion of Canada, S.T. Gordon. He's the WBC World Cruiserweight Champion, as we told you, but for him it's a big step up today. But in that division, which he excels, he's knocked out 21 among his 23 wins while losing 5. But there is a big difference here as you study the two fighters. It is in the weight, 20 pounds advantage for Trevor Berbick. And Gordon, a man not quite 6 feet, has an amazing reach of 78 inches, matching that of Berbick, who is 6'2½". The referee, here's Larry Holmes, who's in attendance, retained his WBC World Championship last week, will have his fight against Tim Witherspoon, an exciting fight next week on ABC's Wide World of Sports. So they are ready for round 1. Gordon and Berbick underway. The referee is Carlos Padilla of Las Vegas. He will not score. Nevada State Athletic Commission rules in effect here. 3 ringside judges, Chuck Minker, Lou Tabbitt, and Dalby Shirley. Gordon has a reputation as a real banger. The question is, can he be effective against a big man like Berbick? Trevor is down from his previous weights. He was 226 to 228 his fights against Page and Snipes. He beat Greg Page, was upset by Ronaldo Snipes. So for Berbick, it is the road back, and he has much more to lose if he fails to beat S.T. Gordon. For Gordon, well, this is a trial run. He could always go back to the cruiserweight division, where perhaps he belongs as a natural 190 to 192 pound fighter. answer the question if Gordon can sustain the extra weight he's carrying around. Remember, at 202, this is the heaviest he has been in his entire career. And in this first round, certainly eager to match punches with Trevor Berbick. It was Berbick who took home the limit, 15 rounds. Nobody expected that. The first challenger to do so. And also Berbick, who in Nassau ended the career finally of Muhammad Ali. Berbick has shown his durability. He can withstand a punch, he can last, and he can hurt you if he gets the chance. Left hook by Gordon as Berbick hangs on as we're about the midway mark of this first round. It is scheduled for 10 here in Las Vegas, and the crowd is into it early. Berbick banging to the body and then around the back to the kidney area. Drives Gordon back with a stiff left jab. Remember, Berbick, 20 pounds heavier, will pack more of a wallet. But Gordon shows no fear. First time in 4 years he has met a legitimate heavyweight. And he's meeting a good one in Berbick. If Berbick comes back to his earlier form before he lost his nights. We have 30 seconds to go in round one. Gordon wailing into him as Berbick ties him up. Seconds winding down to the end of round one, scheduled for 10. Trevor Berbick, S.T. Gordon, ready to mix it again in the second round, scheduled for 10 here in Las Vegas. The heavyweights in action on Wide World of Sports. Not a very impressive start for Trevor Berbick. He's had great starts and he has had slow starts. A slow start cost him an early knockdown by Ronaldo Snipes, but he also got off the mark quickly and deck break Page the way to a victory. Gordon is the local favorite, went to high school in Las Vegas, now lives in California, and he's the underdog. The fans here likely showing more support for Gordon than Berbick. Now, Berbick has the experience and the weight advantage. He's got a tough cookie on his hands in S.T. Gordon, who really appears to be fearless. Totally unaffected by the presence of Berbick, who now drives him across the ring with a couple of glancing blows and bangs away to the body before chopping up high. Works heavily with 5. Now half a dozen. Right hands to the body, but a combination by Gordon coming back. They're mixing it up in round 2. Good left thrown by Gordon. Jammed it right through the uppercut. Swinging away at Berbick. Trying to take him down early as Berbick now hangs on. Berbick's career may well be at stake in terms of getting another title shot. He's got to get past this man Gordon, and he's got his hands full in round 2. Halfway through, that's the second round. Good action as Gordon sticks the left out again, the jab. Gordon has shown when backed up into the corner as he is here, he can counterpunch his way out. This time the referee, Carlos Padilla, separates them. Gordon tees off quickly and with authority. Heavy punches worthy of a man weighing more than the 202 ST brings into the ring today. Right to the body, the left comes up high to the head of Trevor Berbick. It is our view that S.T. Gordon, with a slight edge in the first round, is piling up a bigger advantage here in the second round. Inside 30 seconds of the second round, Berbick complaining about a rabbit punch. Gordon bangs away with that left hand to Berbick's body again. And tees off with the right, has the left block as they tie up again, and Padilla, the referee, will separate them. Gordon's hands very low. Gordon go into a third round after some tremendous body punching both ways, but the majority of it and the shots to the head by Gordon, who would be ahead now, in our view, after 2 rounds with a very impressive second round of ring action. Berbick hit him a good shot to the body, and Gordon, who's in superb condition despite being a good 10 to 12 pounds above his normal fighting weight, took it in stride. The initials in front of Gordon's name, ST, don't stand for anything. He was the 13th children, says his mom ran out of names. ST is what they call this young man, who went to high school here in Las Vegas. A left thrown up to the face of Berbick by Gordon. Berbick never intended to be a boxer, but he has made a career of it. After feeling he got a bad decision from the judges in the Montreal Olympics, he turned pro. But he's got his hands full with Gordon. We heard Berbick's corner indicate to him that he's down 2 rounds in this fight, and that is the way we see it. Gordon drawing him in, saying, come on, as they mix it up in the corner. We want to alert our local stations that at the end of this round, we'll take a station break. A minute to go in the third round. Good heavyweight action. Hope you're enjoying it. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Trevor Berbick and ST Gordon. Not a great deal of clean punches getting through in this round. Not like the second round. Inside 30 seconds. Now look at the hands, the disdain shown by Gordon. The hands right down at his side. Obviously, he is not in awe of Trevor Berbick. So Gordon maintains his early lead. We'll return with more of ABC's Wide World of Sports right after this from our local station. The fourth round. Berbick upset. He thinks that Gordon has fouled him a couple of times, punches behind the head. He keeps looking over at the referee, went back to his corner, very agitated about the events the first 3 rounds. The third was his best. It might have been even, but it looks like Gordon won the first 2. Remember, scheduled for 10 here in Las Vegas. Big stepping stone for Gordon this bout. And for Berbick, an opportunity to continue in the hunt for another title shot. Body punches have been predominant. And while Berbick has wailed away like he is now with a right to the body of Gordon, Gordon in superb condition. Doesn't even wince as he comes back with a combination up high. And the left by ST Gordon as they work in almost shoulder to shoulder. Gordon, a very effective counterpuncher as Berbick bears in on him. But it is still Berbick, the aggressor in this fourth round. Getting a little frustrated now. We're going to take the best shot Berbick can give him in the body. Halfway in the fourth round. Berbick is able to pull this man around a little bit with a 20-pound weight advantage. That is the only clear dominance he's enjoyed over S.T. Gordon. Gordon has the greater hand speed. The heavier punches naturally are Berbick's. But I'll tell you, for a guy who's just moved up to 202, Gordon hits with authority. Less than 30 seconds to go in this, the fourth round. It is scheduled for 10. Berbick proving very awkward for Gordon. Gordon tees off on him. Seconds remaining. There's the bell. Now let's go to Frank Gifford in New York. Don Chevrier back with you for round number 5. We approach the halfway mark. Scheduled 10 rounds in Las Vegas. Trevor Berbick in an argument with Sam Sullivan on the corner. Now Gordon coming on. He's got an argument right here to settle. Sullivan had to remind Berbick, you're not fighting me, you're fighting him. Go out there and get him. But again, Gordon beating him with a punch with a good blow coming through there. You have to be impressed with what Gordon has shown so far. While it is early yet, it appears the up and down career of Trevor Berbick is certainly on the downward side right now near the midway mark of this fight. Gordon is hurting him, stinging him in that corner. His quickness paying off. The arms down low. He brings them up with tremendous hand speed. Berbick walks him over the corner just above us. Gordon has fought entirely as a pro. Never had an amateur bout. He worked in the hotel business as a dishwasher here in Las Vegas. Somebody noticed this young man could become a boxer, and indeed he has. Reigning WBC Cruiserweight champion. And the first half of this 5th round has been Gordon. Berbick with a punch consistently now. All Berbick can really do is what you see there. Is lean on him with the extra 20 pounds and drive him back against the ropes, hoping to keep him there. Look at the hands down to the sides. No defense whatsoever from Gordon. He's telling Berbick, you can't hurt me. Amazing. Simply standing there taking a breather. Berbick's already taking a rest too. He hasn't done much with his opponent pinned in that far corner, Gordon's corner. Shots to the body he takes, and now he's had enough. He moves out. Fires a low left hand. Gordon falling at the final seconds to the end of round number 5. Don Chevrier back with you ringside in Las Vegas. We move to the second half of the scheduled 10-rounder. Trevor Berbick sitting just above us on his stool in the corner between rounds looked very, very tired. Gordon looks as fresh as he was in the first round. He takes the action to Gordon again. There's Berbick looking at the referee Padilla, indicating a low blow. Look how heavy Berbick's legs appear to be. Blotting in on Gordon. And he really hasn't had much success in inflicting damage when he has gotten close to Gordon, who, as you saw in the previous round, was totally disdainful of it. Dropped his gloves right down to his side, while Berbick banged away at his body with little effect. So it now starts to become a question of stamina and endurance for both these fighters, whose history shows they can certainly go 10 rounds. Which will have the most left in the later round? And the indication is it'll be Gordon, who fires up a couple of snappy punches, getting that left through smartly. To the first half of the fight, I give Gordon a considerable edge. Berbick really hasn't shown that much. Berbick, the decided favorite coming in. We're midway through this, the 6th round. Trevor's arms look heavy. Less and less sting to his punches as the fight progresses. And here Gordon again is content to play this waiting game in the corner with him against the ropes. Even for heavyweights, the pace now is very slow. First 3 rounds is pretty brisk. Gordon counter-punching well off the rope. Looks like he has this fight going his way. He'll draw Trevor in. He'll take his time, and when he's had enough, he'll decide when to end the little meeting on the ropes. Trevor really isn't doing anything when he's got his man pinned in there. The head shots are blocked, and the body blows don't appear to have as much force as they did earlier. Certainly Gordon doesn't look like he's any the worse for wear from them. Berbick comes on now with a rally. Just seconds left here in round number 6. Berbick's handler in the corner, Sam Sullivan, was very explicit between rounds. He told him, Trevor, you're too far behind. You can't win this fight except knock him out. That's the only chance you've got. So you would expect, given that sort of information, that Trevor will start headhunting. And I'm inclined to agree with the corner. But he may be now in the 7th round too far behind on points to win any kind of decision. Gordon, conversely, may well realize the same thing. And he may have to show a little more defense and keep that guard a little higher, although he's not doing it right there. Look at it bounce up and down. Looks very fresh. And Berbick, with good cause, looks worried. Berbick now, rather than boring in as he did so much throughout the middle rounds, is trying to keep his distance to get a good shot off and try to take Gordon down. Pawing at him with the left hand. That good exchange. There's a combination thrown by Berbick. He threw a good combination at the end of round number 6, and then right at the bell, Gordon threw a devastating left out to him, connected. So the frustration and almost desperation, you might call it, on Berbick's part would be mounting now. Gordon has 23 wins and 21 have come via the knockout route, but Berbick has the knockout punch as well with 18 in his career. The number 4 WBC heavyweight contender in difficulty right here. Gordon teeing off on Berbick against the ropes. Punishing blows with less than 30 seconds to go in round 7. And this is where Gordon has to be a little careful, I would think, because in a wide open exchange, he could very well get caught. He can also very well take Berbick down. Gordon has the lead. rings the bell to end the 7th round. Trevor Berbick very slowly making his way back to his corner just above us. Sam Solomon
moist and moist.
giving him more advice.
You've got to knock him out. You know that.
No way you can win unless you knock this guy out.
You can't do nothing.
No
You're not even trying.
You're not even close. Take that.
You ain't even trying. The guy is ready to fall any minute. Are you tired?
The guy would go if you would fight him.
He's ready to go.
I'm staying close until I'm punching.
That, you ain't doing nothing, Trevor. Stop this telling me about that. I'm looking at you. What you doing?
What do you want me to do?
Fight!
You ain't tried that today. Jab and a lot of overhand rights, hooping right to the body and head. You understand me? Get down. Let's get down. Let's get down. Right, I don't want no ice on here. Let's put no ice. Don't put no ice on him.
Advice for S.T. Gordon. But you heard Solomon tell Berbick, no question, he has got to win by knockout. That's his only chance. Here's the 8th round. And indeed, Berbick's best portion of that 7th round would be the first minute and a half, 2 minutes. Gordon's best blows came late in the round, but they were devastating. And it's time for Solomon to give Berbick the advice that he has to win by knockout. But how do you get to a guy like this? He takes your best shot, counter punches beautifully, hurting you in the process. So it is a tall order facing the Jamaican, who went on to become the heavyweight champion of Canada and be the first to take Larry Holmes 15 rounds. A pivotal bout in the career of Trevor Berbick here this afternoon in Las Vegas. What a stepping stone for S.T. Gordon. There seems little doubt that barring the knockout that Berbick needs so desperately, S.T. Gordon is going to win this on points if it goes the distance. 10-point must-scoring system by the 3 ringside judges, all from Las Vegas. Appointed by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Berbick can't throw punches consistently. He leans on S.T. a lot. Does not look to be in the best of shape, and yet he has fought heavier before. Gordon coming through there with some good combination blows. Berbick leaning in, chopping with both hands high from close quarters. We're midway in the 8th round here in Las Vegas. It's been a good one, but it's been a S.T. Gordon fight to this point. And as the rounds continue, Berbick looking so tired, that task of knocking out S.T. Gordon becomes more formidable. Gordon now teeing off on Berbick again. S.T. has a habit of laying back on the ropes, and he's paid for it in the past. Can be suicidal, but Berbick hasn't taken advantage of that and done very much when he has pinned him in the corner, as he's doing right now. Inside 30 seconds now in the 8th round, and Berbick simply leaning in there, not doing anything. It's Gordon with the left coming out of that exchange. Berbick pushing him off across the ropes. The ring trying to open something up. He's getting armed away, and his punches are having very little effect at this stage. Just a few seconds left now in round number 8. Las Vegas, the 9th round. Trevor Berbick running out of rounds to score the knockout that his corner is urging him to execute. His only chance they feel to win this fight, and we would tend to agree. S.T. Gordon is not a classic boxer. He certainly is ring-wise. He's more of a puncher. No amateur training whatsoever. It has all been in the professional ranks. He has taken a couple of chances, but Berbick has not capitalized on them. He's had the gloves down low. He's let himself get pinned against the ropes, but really, no ill effect. Swats a good left out of Trevor Berbick, who drives 2 to the body at the end of that clinch. There's the left again by S.T. Gordon of the black trunks. Even here in the 9th round, knowing Berbick needs the knockdown, the gloves go down very, very low.
Step in. Step in.
He knows no fear. His only danger is that he'll get totally careless and get caught. It's all right to show confidence and even disdain for your opponent, but when you've got a fight fairly in the bag as Gordon has, why take a chance? Perhaps he knows that Trevor Berbick can't hurt him.
There you go. Keep in the middle.
Midway in the 9th round. It's a 10-rounder, non-title bout. Gordon's Cruiserweight Championship not involved here. But a great deal else is involved. The future of Gordon and the future of Berbick. You've got a couple of escalators crossing up and down. And it appears to be Gordon heading upstairs.
Come on, Ted, fight him. Fight him.
Jab, Ricky, jab.
Jab him.
Stepping nicely out of the way of the left that followed the right goes Gordon.
Let's go real quick. Come on. Step in, step to the side. That's it. Come on. Bring him up, bring him up, bring him up.
Now again, Berbick will try to contain his man on the ropes until the referee Padilla separates them.
Damn, damn.
There's a good left thrown by Berbick. That caught Gordon. That carelessness now he has to be aware of because he really has this fight locked up. Less than 30 seconds to go in the 9th round. Berbick with one thing on his mind, a late round knockout victory to pull this out of the fire. There were no knockdowns in the bout. And of the two, I would suggest that Berbick has been stung better than Gordon has. Berbick aggressive enough, but simply has not been able to take this man down as the bell sounded to end the 9th round. S.T. Gordon in his corner.
This is it.
This is it. Put your foot out. Put your foot out.
Come a good left to the body.
All right, don't worry about that. Let me have this. Let me have it. Where? Right here?
Who's winning, Chuck?
Huh?
Who's winning?
Okay, let's run. Let's run.
Who's winning?
Give me some Vaseline.
Who's winning, George?
Vaseline.
Who's winning?
Sam Lee said, don't forget about that. Let me know what I said to you. In this round, you got to go out there and give it all you got.
Let's go to Berbick's corner now.
Don't you realize you're not fighting?
No, it's my best. I try my best.
You're not trying, Trevor. You fight better than this.
What should I do?
Try to fight better. You got to knock this man out to
Throw
win.
them 1-2 punches on him.
Just
and
go
step
right
in
on
with
and
him.
get on this guy and don't stop till he falls.
Knock him out and win big.
Well, you can't put it any more clearly than that. That's what Berbick has to do. One last shot at it here in the 10th and final round. You begin to wonder about Berbick's preparation for this bout now. He's just not throwing the punches he needs. And he has certainly taken more than he has given. Berbick's corner, and rightly so, extremely disappointed in the performance that Trevor has turned in this afternoon. He is the number 4 ranking WBC contender. This was an opportunity for him to move up. Takes a good stiff left from S.T. Gordon and plows him across the ring again. Berbick behaving as though he's got 5 or 6 more rounds to get this man. He's only got a couple of minutes or less. Looping body punch with the right hand by Trevor Berbick.
Look at this, the guy waiting to be here.
S.T. Gordon off the ropes again with the left and right combination. You're looking at a young boxer, just 24, on the rise, who today, it appears, has successfully tested the heavyweight division after an absence of 4 years, fighting instead in the cruiserweight division. A natural 190-pounder, he has moved up successfully against Berbick. Stumbling in the corner, that is the referee trying to move in and separate them now. It's simply a matter of Gordon being off balance. A minute to go on the round. You'd think Gordon to be a little more careful than he has been. Even going to a shell, he must know he has a tremendous points advantage. Berbick waiting and waiting and waiting, as we told you before, as though he has all day. He doesn't. It is Berbick stalking but not throwing and catching as he finally comes in.
Get off, champ. Get your hands up, ST.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the fight, the 10th and final round. The clock ticking down on Trevor Berbick. Waits, and then never really does tee off. So it looks as though we have an upset being recorded here this afternoon in Las Vegas, Nevada. S.T. Gordon, the underdog, has put on quite a performance against fourth-ranking Trevor Berbick. So we'll be back with the decision from Las Vegas for you. This 10-round heavyweight bout will go to the 3 judges, and we'll have it for you right after this. Don Chevrier with you as we await the decision in this 10-round heavyweight bout this afternoon in Las Vegas at the Showboat, and here it is.
Here is the decision of the judges. Judge Lou Tabbitt scores 97-93. Judge Chuck Minker scores 96-95. And Judge Dalby Shirley scores 98-92. For the winner, by unanimous decision, S.T. Gordon.
This crowd reacting wildly here. S.T. Gordon has upset Trevor Berbick by unanimous decision of the 3 ringside judges.
You can't lose now, boy.
Can't you? I'm love you, God.
Get in better shape. God just makes you better.
Get a fast word from S.T. if we can.
That's all right. All right, he's here.
S.T., congratulations. You fought your fight all the way.
Yes. First, I'd like to give honor to Jesus Christ and God, who made it possible, and my trainer, who brought me a mighty long way, and I'll leave the rest to him to say.
That's a big win for you, a big step up.
Yes, it is. We work hard. We work hard for it.
Well, you deserved it. Congratulations.
We work real hard.
Victory. S.T. Gordon, who has upset Trevor Berbick here this afternoon. It was a unanimous decision. There was no question about the fact that S.T. took charge right from the start. And Trevor Berbick, as hard as he tried, could not come back. And he knew he had to have a knockdown or a knockout in the closing rounds, and it was not forthcoming. Berbick knew from the middle rounds on what he had to do, and he simply could not accomplish it. In fact, his corner felt he hadn't fought very well. They even accused him of not trying, which I know wasn't the case. But today, he couldn't solve the punching power and the ability of S.T. Gordon, who's not a classic boxer, but certainly a man who's very effective.